The House with a Clock in Its Walls was directed by Eli Roth, who also directed Death Wish. Death Wish was a movie that I quite honestly was not a fan of. I'd seen the premise done so many times and it just was not anything new for me, and I could predict it, and it wasn't great for me. It was a good action movie, I'm aware, but it just didn't resonate with me very well. So going into this movie, I was a bit more optimistic because I'm a big fan of Jack Black. I loved School of Rock. That was the first movie I ever saw Jack Black in. I thought he was funny. And because I love music, it was very amusing to me. Cate Blanchett, or Blanchett, I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. I like some of her movies, and this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so I'm going to be talking very generally about this movie as well. It's still in theaters where I am. It just came out, actually. And basically the premise of this movie is that a tragedy happens to Jack Black's nephew, Lewis, and Lewis goes to live with his uncle, Jack Black, named Jonathan, and he has a neighbor that is played by Cate Blanchett. And their chemistry is good. The chemistry between the main actors is very well good. Owen Vaccaro, I believe, is the name of the child actor that plays Jack Black's nephew. He's very good. I've seen him in a couple of other movies, and he's very good. And I enjoyed this movie for the characters that are in it. And the house that Jack Black lives in is haunted by the former owner. And it's an okay movie. I'm very confused as to who it was made for, because you watch the first 45 minutes to an hour and you think, oh yeah, you could probably take 7 to 10-year-olds to see this. But then towards the very end, it shifts. The whole movie just changes to this point where you think, okay, maybe you would only bring maybe teenagers to this. But I still think you could bring kids to enjoy this movie. I think you could, as long as they're okay with some images that are a little bit creepy and scary. That is the only advisory I would put on this movie. And it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's got good actors. It's got good characters. It's got a decent soundtrack. The only flaws that I have with it are that the plot points with the villains, not giving any spoilers away, the plot points with the villain doesn't really make sense. It becomes really convoluted. It becomes really intense. Like they're trying to put a lot of layers into it, make it really intense and complicated. And it really didn't need to be that way. But this movie is entertaining. It's different. It's unlike anything else I've seen this year. And I enjoyed it. It does get a recommendation from me. This is a very short review, but I don't feel I need to say too terribly much more about it. It's a good movie. It's directed well, and I enjoyed it. Go see it. It gets a 7 out of 10 from me, and it's very well done. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. And very soon on my channel, I'm going to be doing a digital movie code giveaway. You see my copy of Blade Runner 2049 up there. It comes with a digital code that I don't need because I already have it, obviously. So I'm going to give it away to one of my subscribers. So keep in touch on the channel for that in the near future. I'm still going to figure out how I'm going to do that, but keep in touch on the channel, and that will be coming up very soon. Thank you very much for watching. You have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care.